Welcome to Risky Reward. Formerly on Discovery's Whitewater, we'd like to show you what it takes to dig in the mountains of Alaska. Join us at Nugget Creek, where few dare to go. I'm Dustin, and on my crew, I have Danielle, the operator and camp cook, Paul, Renaissance man, diver, Wes, the master fabricator. We hope that you join us on our adventure of finding the gold.
We're back for another fun day of moving rocks and hopefully moving those big boulders. Part 1 and part 2. Part 2 did not fall last night like we thought it would. That's good news, I think, because we think it would have probably fallen in the wrong spot. We're all super excited because Dustin got eyes on some of the bedrock, and so we think there could be an ancient waterfall there maybe, where we're going next. And maybe like the honey pot is at the bottom with like the really big nuggets. So everybody's got this renewed excitement. We don't know what we're gonna find. So we got a few things to do before we can get to that point again of processing and diving. So let's get after it. All right, here we go, folks. A little bit more sketchy work. I finally get to partake. Dustin did an amazing job. Yesterday it was very sketchy. I totally get it. I totally get why he didn't want me to be in that. He worries about me. He's my protector. And so I'm gonna listen to him, you know. It's just me right now. I got Bob greased up, fueled up, ready to go. I'm gonna get out there and make a path to Big Boulder Part 1 so that Paul and Wes can start drilling and Sierra blasting the heck out of that thing so we can get it moved in parts, or at least lower it and leave it in that area. It's not in our way per se, but we don't need to be that high and build over it, so we'd like the top to come off. Freaking, that thing has become a sore in our sides, a pain in our ass. We're ready to get rid of it now, and hopefully in the meantime we can have a road built and a lot of material moved out of our way. That's what we need to be doing. I'm just gonna build this road so the guys can walk out there, hopefully get it cracking that boulder. Need some progress, and then hopefully at some point today Dustin will join me in helping with this process, because 2 machines are definitely more productive than 1.
She didn't build a road this way. Are you guys gonna be? I'll start hauling stuff for you over the top. Is that gonna be okay? Unless you want waders and walk. You can walk out there in waders.
Yeah, I have to go back and grab my waders. I forgot to grab them. I meant to grab them, but I didn't.
You're not gonna be able to drill without them, so.
Yeah. I'll get everything out the buggy.
She wants y'all to be able to walk without waders. She just hadn't gotten to it yet. I need to come up with a solid plan. I might go up there and just stare at it for a minute. Get my ducks in a row.
All right.
Today we're kind of at a turning point. These big rocks, one of them fell. One of them's about to fall. We got too much water in the dig site. And I'm having a problem where I almost can't get back up there to change it. It's getting a little sketchy, even for me. She used up all the material that I was gonna use to get back up there and shut that water off. Now I'm curious how she thinks I'm gonna make it up there. So I'm not sure what to do. We'll figure it out. I gotta sit and just think for a second. It's getting dangerous is what it really is. But the problem I'm having right now is there's a little section right in the middle right there. It's only got a little bit of material and a ditch on one side and a little bit of material on the other side. If you drive up on that and it sloughs off, you die. So I'm trying to avoid that death thing. I don't want that to happen, so I'm not at all sure what she's doing. But she seems to have a plan, but I don't know what that plan is. What are you doing? So, yeah, I don't know what's actually happening. She's got a plan of her own, I think. It does not look like I'll be turning this water off anymore. She just destroyed the only road I had up there. Completely took it. And I'm not sure why. And her goal to make the road really nice, getting out to the site, I'm pretty sure she took all of our rock. But okay, I see what she's doing. She's trying to get out of the hole to build the road up. She's taking a different path than I took is all. Well, today one of the things we have to do is we're gonna try to break Big Ass Boulder, which is 2 big boulders. We're gonna start with one and see if we can't get the other one to go. Not sure how this is gonna work out. I've got a lot of ideas, but I don't have a lot of solid plans right now.
Hey, baby. I just came back to talk. I figured you couldn't walk to me. My first goal is to get a road for them, but I just don't have enough material to work with without taking everything away.
So if you take that top edge off,
That's what I was gonna go up there and do. I was just getting enough material to get back up there. Okay?
okay,
I think everything's fine. We have material to work with.
great.
We just have to get up there, and it'd be nice if we could get the water diverted back so it doesn't just all keep flowing over it.
I agree, but yeah.
I need you want a road here, but there's all this other things to do, so how much road do they need, and
Who's they?
them
For what?
to drill.
Oh, they can go out there right now. What do you mean?
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought that was enough. There's like platforms all around them, but I can fill it in a little bit if they need it.
Looks fun.
Okay. But they have to walk through this.
No, they're gonna go over the top. It's fine. Or go through here. I don't care.
Okay.
And that gets real thin right there. So with that water coming through there, you're not gonna make it through if you keep taking that rock away. Unless it's
That's
all
a-
bedrock, I guess.
That's,
But it's gonna slope off. Does that make sense? All
yeah,
that's gonna
yeah.
shuck off.
But if we take that material and we put it over here, then it's the same height and it's wide enough. Does that make sense? You're pushing that material down to bedrock level, and then you got the width of it. You're just coming out this way more.
Okay.
And I gotta dig all that stuff back there so that the water keeps going.
Okay.
But right now the water's spread out enough. I don't see an issue if more comes over, really.
It's not flat on top, the bedrock. So if you clean off all the bedrock,
I'm
you won't
not-
be able to drive up there.
I'm cleaning off the bedrock to put it right next to it so it's the same level and you have a road.
Okay.
Because I found the top of it right there.
I
And
see
so
it.
I know that I can build up to that level and still be wide enough.
Okay. Once it falls right here, that pile in the middle,
All
that'll
the water comes down.
you're gonna get
so
a ton
I
of
just wanted to get enough to drag back to get up there so I can clean out the creek behind it and more water will go that way. Lower the water on that side. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. I'm not sure why you're so hostile right now.
No, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. I felt like I was doing good.
You are doing good. I was only confused at where you were digging because when that gets too thin, you won't be able to make it up there.
I'll build a ramp if you want to go up in front of me. You're really good at building weirs and stuff. You can start fixing that weir up if you want. And I just don't have enough material to work with right now to finish any road work until we get up there, you know?
Yeah. I was trying to leave a road up there, that's all. And it either washed away or, I don't know, something happened.
There was no road, there was some rock, but it wasn't enough for a road, and I used it over here.
Oh, okay.
My main goal was get that built.
I got it.
And then I was going to put it back or whatever.
Great.
Fix it up.
Wonderful.
Nice road.
If you got a plan, get after it.
Okay.
Wouldn't do that if I were you. Oh my God.
That thing makes us look weak. Is that right?
Did the water come up or did I f it up?
You made the water come up.
I did. Okay.
It was your fault. No, that's not true.
I feel like the water came up right, all that got buried.
Yeah.
One rock fell down on me, but before that, all that was buried.
As soon as you touch that there, it's gonna rage at you. And I saw you turn it up.
But I'm nerve-wracked right now.
I get it. All that right now. We're not doing that right now.
I know.
All right. I need those rocks closer, and I need the water level down.
I don't want to take away that ramp, but if I lower that, everything else will lower.
Lower what? The ramp?
Yes. It's because I blocked everything to go that way.
Okay, so I think you did a great job. Let's just go clean her up, and that's it. Lower the water, make it to where they can work. This is gonna be a minute, guys. I don't think she understands fully how water works.
No worries.
What happened was, y'all saw I had that switchback.
Yeah.
I made sure it was all the way against the wall, so I didn't lift the water level up. So she dug a big hole and built this giant ramp right in the middle, which lifted the water everywhere. And then she gets up to the top into a sketchy spot and with the weir that I built, and then all of a sudden it was raging water freaking her out. Go figure, yeah?
Yeah.
So she's gonna go out there. I think she can handle it just fine. She's a great operator. She has to get her head wrapped around the water situation, that's all. Get it?
Yep.
She's got it now,
She does.
baby. She dropped that water and she's got it. Oh, this is nice.
What's the plan then?
It looks like a ton of water.
Yeah, there's a lot of water.
It looks wonderful, babe.
What's the plan now?
All right, they're gonna drill for the next hour or two, maybe 3.
Okay.
There's no reason for you to go up there right now, okay? Or me, right now.
Yeah.
We have one focus, and it's to get this thing out of the way. If this is out of the way, we can drag that right down.
Okay.
And we have plenty of material to do whatever
I
we
know.
want.
We need all that material right there.
Great.
I didn't think that there wasn't going to be enough material to drag back, but
I kind of figured that. I was struggling myself. One step at a time, and I promise I'll figure it out.
okay. Today I made a mess. Today it was a learning experience. Dustin always goes ahead of me and deals with the water, and so this is my first crack at it. The plan was to build these guys a road and an area to work on so they can blow up Big Boulder Part 1. and then we were gonna fix the water problem. That was what we talked about. So I had the road built, and then I had used the ramp up that Dustin made because there's no material here, so that I could build them a road for the big ass rock. And now I had to build a new road to get back up to do some of the water and start working on shutting the water off. But as I was working up there, one of the rocks rolled away and the water came up quick. Also, the ramp was in the way of the water, so everything pushed over on the road I just built, and I had to start over. But all that in just a couple hours, so not too shabby. Definitely would do things different next time. Definitely would like a day to actually work in here and not feel like I'm in a hurry, but lesson learned.
So let's drill some holes in this bitch and see if we can't break it into some pieces.
Okay.
See if we can't take that top half off anyway.
Shatter it in as many pieces as you can, man.
All right. Drill a bunch of holes, see what happens.
Yeah.
If at first it doesn't blow up, I'll try again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again.
I get it.
And then maybe again. Dude, it's like you said too, we can just drill a whole bunch of holes, but only 4 of them need to be loaded. I think anywhere like this will be fine.
I'm thinking of it like a new skill.
Yeah, I mean, I can maneuver around this stuff. You can't, it's weird because you can't see in the water, so you don't really know what you're working with. You constantly have to feel around. I don't know. And then water comes up quick and water goes where it wants to go. So you definitely have to keep the water lower where you need it so it doesn't build up in front of you or build up around you too quickly, because it will.
I'm assuming your specialty is operating your whole life, and then you get into a new situation. This is a completely different situation.
Yeah, I feel like I can handle it.
I know you can.
Some time. I'm having 0 time with this. All I've been doing here so far is building roads and digging from that road. I haven't really been in the creek much. So. And there's also not a lot of material here like we thought. It's a lot of rock wall, so that's become an issue. It's like a catch-22. It's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, it's great that there isn't a lot of material because there's less to move, but then it's not enough to like get us starting, get us set up. So we gotta do what we gotta do to work with it. We had a plan and we gotta change it, and that happens all the time here.
Every day.
Yeah.
What's the definition of a plan?
List of things that doesn't actually happen.
Right.
We're trying to break Big Ass Boulder in half. That thing is huge. Our drill bits are only 3 feet long, so we got maybe halfway through it. We normally want to get 3/4 of the way through the boulder that we're trying to break, and we couldn't, but we put holes in between our charges as well, so hopefully it'll just connect it together and that top will slide right off. I'm not sure right now. That's an extremely hard rock. They tend to break a lot better than the soft ones, so if everything goes right, we're gonna have this thing in 2 pieces here in a couple of minutes.
Oh, these little Sierra blasters are these little guys are a lifesaver. It's, they're like 357 bullets. You can ignite it with the electricity, and the more of those you have together, the deeper the rock is. Each one of those goes off like a 357, so it gives it a little bit of expansion. You do that all the way down a rock, and you break a rock in half or into a bunch of little pieces. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna set up some of these. Of course, some of these might have 12 in a hole. We got some pretty big rocks to break up, but it's worked so far. Hopefully it gets this big boulder out of our way and saves the day. That's a good thing about Sierra blasters. You don't have to be a professional blaster. You don't have to have a blasting license to operate these. It makes it nice for the hobby miner. You got a rock in your way, drill you a 10mm hole, stick a couple of those in there, put your power head in, and watch that rock break in half. It's amazing. Sierra Blasters. Go get yours today. No.
How are we going to put rocks against them?
We were thinking maybe ratchet strapping around it. Yeah, because right now those are projectiles.
Yeah.
Definitely our biggest one so far. Hopefully we obliterate this thing, get it out of our lives. Everybody ready?
Yep.
All right, going hot. Fire in the hole. 3, 2, 1. Well, it cracked it all the way. It cracked all the way. This side didn't do.
It didn't even hit, did it?
I don't think it did.
No, I don't think it did either.
Wow. Cracked it. It went almost all the way across. I don't know about how far deep it went in there, but I didn't look on this side. You still got this one though, right? Pop these 3 now.
We could set another one up right there if you want to. Might be able to come thumping with a bucket.
Oh yeah. That did pretty good, didn't it?
Nothing's working out as planned, and it's taking longer than I thought, so we're getting discouraged. We're trying to get Big Ass Boulder out of the way, and we're gonna have to do some work to it because it's big. It's a Big Ass Boulder. Anyways, Dustin and I are Dustin's taking out the creek, down creek of where we're working, and I'm relaying that material to build a road for us, at least a little bit better than what we have now, because the water's so deep. I guess I totally messed it up. It hasn't been said, but that's what's insinuated. Maybe that's just my interpretation. Can you tell me, did I mess it up? The water does what it wants. We don't really know what's happening under Big Ass Boulder probably too, so I think there's a lot of material there. I think we should just be building a low road at this point. But I don't know. We won't know until we know, you know?
We got one piece out, just about kicked my ass, ate my lunch, feed my Cheerios. All of these rocks have moved except for that one, except the one time it tried to kill us. So Paul's getting his revenge back right now. The killer rock is almost no more.
All right, we're going hot. Fire in the hole. 3, 2, 1.
under your track.
What?
It just tangled on you a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely tighter than they were.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready for this?
Do it.
I knew it. It's just gonna slide right down where he doesn't want it.
Okay, you can start pulling now. Oh,
Huh?
wait.
That almost makes a ramp. Do we want to break it or do you want to use it?
How about I just walk right up it, yo?
That's
I mean,
what
it
it looks
looks-
like.
Eventually, you'll have to break it though, because it's in the way of our dig.
Oh,
Well,
I know
that'll-
it's right
that's
over
a-
the center.
That'll give us some markers, so when we hit back to it, then we break it, go under it, we're done.
Yeah,
Whatever.
like I'd use it for now, and then we can break it up in no time.
Yeah.
All right, we got a plant.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, honey. Wish me luck.
You got this. You're the master at this.
That'll never work. That thing's crawling into small pieces. Holy. You're talking about rotten.
Woo! It fell apart.
I would have never thought that.
Sure, make it look easy, huh? I can't get up there. You do it. Just walking around like nothing. Can you just put a rope on and pull me up, please?
Yeah.
We're about to be in real trouble here.
Okay. Had one pointed, jagged rock sticking up behind his track.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, once he gets up, if he can get on top of that one.
That one's gonna create a problem.
This is what I'm worried about. This is too steep,
Yeah.
and I couldn't turn.
Can you dig this down and pass and then let it roll that way?
Maybe, yeah.
I think that's what you should do.
The problem is, if I get too far down where I'm stable,
Yeah.
it's gonna hit me.
No, look, you could get this moved, then come back up a little bit and pull it.
All right.
Make a path for it.
It's washed away now, by the way. Everything I had was washed away. It's gone. So it's getting into this.
I can come up behind you and throw material there if it helps you.
I don't know where you get it from.
There.
Okay.
Where are you throwing
that.
all of it?
I don't know what to do.
Yes? Okay. Can I?
What?
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yo, first I'm gonna try and throw. If I sit here too long, this is just gonna wash out. That's all it's gonna do is wash the out.
Can we do something about the water up here, us?
No?
No?
Try! I don't know.
I don't know if we can slow it down or not.
I'm about to drown.
Oh, we almost it up.
Oh.
What I'm talking about.
Sure, this is where I die. Wants to flip? Of all places. Right here.
Can you go back?
Right here. I can't go back, it's trying to lift me. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. I got it, I got it.
Woo!
Holy! I climbed up a damn cliff that was a waterfall and it scared the dog out of me. That was terrifying. Oh, I am shaking a little bit. Look at that. It's so I think it's the come down is the shaky part for me. It's not while it's happening, it's right afterwards. It's coming, I feel it. My adrenaline got up there, man.
I think the worst part was at the end is when he was gonna die, when he thought he was home free. I thought he was home free. But you know what? He didn't get hurt and he didn't die. He didn't break the 2 cardinal rules.
What a trip, dude. Who does this? Every time I looked out over my back seat, I just be like, well, this is stupid, man. What am I doing? This is not okay.
That was some good skills.
Woo! Damn!
How many people would have just freaked out? When you freak out is when you up.
I controlled my fear until, like, no, I just didn't. I knew it was a thing and just kept going.
But I think that's what it's going to take to conquer this creek.
It's so weird, man. I need a break.
He's all full of nerves and shook. I don't blame him. I was like full of anxiety just watching his every move. But he made it up safe and sound. Got really hairy at the very end when we thought he was safe. And he thought he was home free and he's like, this is where I die. Whew, thankfully he did not.
All right, I made it to the top. Now I have to divert all this water. First, I got to divert it all to one spot. But I have to be on the other side when I do that. Try really, really hard not to get myself trapped up here. Try not to flip down a cliff. Try not to flip this machine. Being that I'm not a very good operator, that's a tall order right now. Just not very good at this. When I lack in skill, I make up for balls. situation arises that makes you think that you're about to panic, that's the only time you're not allowed to. If there's nothing happening, panic all you want. Nothing's happening. Panic. All you like. Keep panicking. Freak yourself out. Get your adrenaline up. React to it. Do dumb. There's no vital reason you can't panic. Which is not. But the second that you feel yourself wanting to panic, the moment you're not allowed to, you got to do to keep yourself alive. Jump. Not simple. So weird to think of it that way. That's like Captain changed my life for a very long time. Converted the water, dried out the hole pretty much. Little trickle, that's not a thing. That's not a problem for us. It's weird if you hear it behind me, it's shooting rocks out. Just constantly just shooting rocks out. It sounds like a damn bowling alley. I'm pretty excited about what I'm seeing. I've never seen this bedrock face fully. All we got to do now is break up Big Ass Boulder, and then it's time to dig some dirt and do some stockpile. Get a dredge going, and we're done with this section. Hopefully it's got enough gold in it to make it worth all of this danger, because I'm not just putting in time and effort. I'm risking my damn life for this. So it better pay off.
Badass. That's that. Turn it off.
Who turned that water off? Me, mother. Look at that.
Yeah. That's amazing, isn't it?
Me, that's the first time I've seen that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it won't take nothing to break that up.
Once we start digging this next section, it's no going back up there, you know, really, without a lot of trouble and issue and extra time. So Paul, Wes, and I will get to work on moving Big Ass Boulder Part 2. That's our plan. See how it goes.
Step one, get this thing out of my way.
Yep. It did just like I said it was gonna do.
Now, how do you decide where to go? Just,
On this one, I just decided to go 2 holes side by side.
yeah.
See if I could just bread loaf it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I
But
see
if we're
what you're
just trying
saying.
regular boulders, I'll try to find a crack, drill right next to it, and it just lets it open up. So that's I got lucky on that one. I drilled my 2 holes, but I saw that one crack going that way, and I was hoping that it would bread loaf it and break it in half, and that's exactly what it did.
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. I'm not making it easier. Hopefully another slice of bread. Yeah.
Find the hole! 3, 2, 1.
Oh, look at that. That was perfect, wasn't it?
So
Oh my
perfect.
God, I mean, that took a perfect slice. Holy.
Two, one.
Woo, fly rock.
Look at that big piece.
It's awesome. It's just working perfectly every time.
I think that same thing again. Bam, bam. We're done.
As you can see, we got Big Ass Boulder Part 2 completely broken apart. Now we're ready to rock and roll. It shouldn't take us more than a day to get down, get a stockpile going, and then hopefully by the next day, we'll be dredging.